Bruno Guimaraes just made Arsenal impossible to play against. Arsenal already won the league, now they've added Newcastle's own captain to a midfield that already had Declan Rice, Martin Odegaard and Martin Zubimendi. I went and worked out exactly where he actually fits, and it's worse for the rest of the league than the headlines are saying. Start with who's actually in this squad right now, because a few names keep getting mixed up. Declan Rice, signed in 2023, the base of this midfield for 3 seasons running. Martin Odegaard, still captain. Martin Zubimendi isn't a new signing, whatever you've read this week. He joined over a year ago, July 2025, and started plenty of games in the actual title season. Mikel Arteta, same story. Signed August 2024, not new either. One name is gone though, Thomas Partey. Contract ran out June 30th. He left as a free agent. If he's still in your head as part of this midfield, take him out. He isn't in it. And remember where this team actually was before this run. Second place, 2023. Second place again, 2024. 89 points and still not enough. Second place a third time, 2025. Then, this year, champions. First title in 22 years. A championship winning core. Together for over a year already. And now, Newcastle's own captain, walking straight into it. I went and actually worked out where Bruno fits in this, because he makes the midfield better doesn't tell you anything real. Arsenal's own sporting director, Andrea Berta, said it himself. Bruno can play as a defensive midfielder or as a box-to-box player. 2 real jobs, not 1. Scenario 1. He lines up next to Rice as a double pivot. 2 genuine defensive midfielders side by side. That does something specific. It frees Odegaard from ever having to track back and defend. He becomes a pure number 10 every single match. Scenario 2. Rice drops in as the lone 6, and Bruno pushes higher as the box-to-box 8. The exact role he played for years at Newcastle. That gives Arteta a midfielder who can do Rice's ball-carrying job, but higher up the pitch, arriving into the box instead of just launching attacks from deep. Either way, look at what it actually does to Zubimendi and Merino. They don't get benched. They become rotation options in a midfield that already has 2 guaranteed starters in Rice and Odegaard. And this isn't squad filler. Zubimendi's old coach at Real Sociedad, Aitor Zulaika, said it straight. Good with the ball, controls games, passes, and defends brilliantly too. Sky Sports themselves have called him one of the best number 6s in the world. Bruno doesn't replace him, or Merino. He gives Arteta a genuine 3rd and 4th option at that exact same level. No other club in this league can say that right now. Not with this level of talent and not with this many different ways to use it. Now, I want to be honest about the one real risk here. Bruno's barely had a pre-season. He's expected to make his debut off the bench at the Community Shield, August 16th, 4 days before Arsenal's actual league opener. That's not a lot of time to learn a new system, a new dressing room, before it actually counts. Integrating a new player mid-competition is hard, whoever he is. That's real, and it's worth saying instead of pretending this is a guaranteed instant upgrade. I'll say it plainly, having gone through all of it. This is the scariest midfield in the Premier League. Not because of Bruno alone, because of what he does to a group that already won the title together. Look at what everyone else is doing this summer. Manchester City have a new manager who's already lost a preseason match on penalties. Liverpool have a new manager rebuilding after losing Salah, Robertson, and Konate. Chelsea have a new manager who only started the job in July. Arsenal changed nothing about their spine, they just made it deeper. Arteta said it himself at the end of July. This has to be the start, and this has to be the standard. He wasn't talking about Bruno specifically, but it's hard not to hear it that way now. If this midfield stays fit, Arsenal aren't just defending a title. They're building towards something the rest of the league doesn't have an answer for yet. We'll find out fast how this actually looks. Arsenal are back on the pitch within days. Subscribe and I'll break down exactly how this midfield performs the moment a ball's kicked.